him. Because listen, this might be one of our last days together. Who knows? Who knows what the Most High is going to bring? So look at anybody on the side of you, anybody around you. I love you, family members. I love you.
Love you.
Love y'all.
Love you. Love
Love y'all.
Love
I
y'all.
love y'all. I love y'all. Allow the Most High God to put that on your spirit today. Allow Him to renew your spirit in His grace and mercy. Because without Him, none of us would be. None of us would be. We all didn't have to wake up this morning. But all praise to the Most High, we woke up this morning. And we woke up as a family. I don't care who here, who's not here. Everybody that was meant to be here to celebrate these Coleman, these Brooks, and the Pope legacy, we are here. No matter who ain't here, we don't care. We gonna pray with each other. We gonna love on each other. We gonna glorify with each other. You know, we did it last time. Me and Jackie put in every single dollar that we was in one hand. We put in every dollar. The same group, and what we doing again? We enjoyed that time. We gonna enjoy this time. Then when we go to South Carolina next year,
Yep, we're gonna enjoy that.
we're gonna enjoy that one. All the ones that is here was meant to be here. Everybody here has a purpose. My cousin Jay, purpose. Next generation. Sturdy. Amen.
That's Sharika girl.
Wow, who said that? I got Sharika for who? Okay. And I just give the Most High all the praise. It's just
my chest, right? I don't like Kojak no more.
Anyway, I'm just thankful to the Most High. Every time we get together, it be us. We pray and we invite everybody to come. Put out everything for everybody to come. They just don't come because I'm going to tell you what it is. See that entity, that demonic spirit that keep them away from their family. That's what that is. Don't get mad with them. Pray for them. You pray for all the ones that could have came and didn't come. All the ones that couldn't come and wanted to come. We pray for all of our family. Hey, y'all, let's get this Pope and this Brooks.
All right, family.
No matter what.
Huh? Oh, okay. I have something.
Come on.
You know what? I was sitting here. I got to say this first. I was sitting here thinking as Sandy was speaking. I'm like, I want to say something, but nah, I wait till later. And then he come out and say that. But anyway, what was on my mind was for my fellow kids mostly. I teach my kids too. Don't say what you can't do. Never say I can't do this. I can't do that. Say what you can do. And if you feel like you can't do something, keep going. Keep going. You're gonna get where you want to be.
It don't get bad till you stop.
Don't stop. When you stop, that's what make it worse. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. And as a family, we all can reach out to each other. Y'all know, everybody know my phone number. If I can't, if you ask me, you need help with something, or you need some information, if I can't get it, we gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out together. We'll figure it out. So my thing is, stay strong. Stay into your books, kids. Don't never give up on your books. Stay in your books. Learn, 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 learn. They can't take that from you. So as a family, I just want us to love on each other. Everybody know I love family time. So I just want us to love on each other more. Love on each other more. Peanut, come on, let's go to brunch. Kojak, come on, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Just love on each other. grow stronger and stronger and stronger. And teach the kids as they see us loving. Cause I have seen with my dad, my mom, my grandma's side, that's what we did a lot. We loved on each other. We always had our kids together, and we brought them up that way. And I see it's instilled into our kids. So let's do that as a family. We meeting each other, start loving on each other, calling one another. You know, you might not call. I might not talk to you in a whole month, but when I talk to you, it's gonna be just like we was together yesterday.
Yeah.
So that's the type of love I think we instill into our kids and to us as adults. Help each other out.
The second generation.
Yeah, help each other out.
Third generation. We probably died to the fourth
Yeah.
generation. If we the six. This one of them.
Peanut got, I mean, Kojak
Got
got
the other.
It'd be nice if somebody told us something
Say my
about
name.
glass. That'd be nice.
About that.
Yeah, you know you can tell a lot. But what about your son? They know their mom. Y'all can't talk about your mom.
I know I'm talking.
Talk about mom.
I know, but I know you can talk about it. Oh yeah, Gladys Ford, Tommy Coleman, that was her baby. Gladys went out there and bought Uncle Tommy a fruit pickle. Gladys kept that money tied down in here, pulled that bag out, when it bought Tommy Coleman, what that was, a Range, no, not a Range Rover. What it was, Uncle Tommy? With the little bird on there.
Mustang, Thunderbird,
Okay,
Bronco.
no.
Coronet. That was a 67 Dodge Coronet.
Who bought
You
that
took it
car?
to church one time.
Who bought that car?
You remember that green car when you and
But
Brother
who
Fred
bought
get
that
together?
car?
You drove to church
Gladys,
somewhere?
Gladys bought that car.
That was a Dodge Coronet.
Gladys
Stick in
bought
the
that
flow.
car.
Stick
A
in the
fruit
flow.
picker. Where she getting the money from to buy that car for Tommy Coleman?
Got it?
Yeah, hide it, but him, not him. Him. That's Gladys hard over there. Besides me. Don't leave me out.
That boy
Gladys say, stand there. I'm gonna get Tommy to take us uptown to
Never
the store.
depending on the person
I be
that
so
works.
happy.
Never depending
Go
on
put
another
my
man's
ballers
phone.
in Uncle Tommy's car, in the back of the car. Gladys still getting ready. I go back out there. He done threw all my stuff out of his car in the dirt. I go back in the house and tell Mom, he coming up threw all my stuff out the car. Put it back in. Take us uptown. Oh yeah. Gladys somebody he wasn't gonna
She was taking to go fishing. I be wanting to go party with the boys. Oh boy, I'm finna go fishing. I was going to fishing roof. Get the key from that boy, take me fishing.
Gladys. Gladys had all her kids under control. All her kids was up under her control. She did not play the radio, period. When Jimmy Coleman coming over there giving his orders what she ought to be doing and moving around. Gladys ain't playing that. Johnny B coming over there, he the oldest. Run, Betty over, Ruth over him, Betty over there.
Nope.
No. Gladys was the queen of the ball.
So Johnny B had 2 children. She jumped on him.
She jumped.
You grown man married, had 2 children. She was tearing him up in there. He said, you can't be beating on me, I'm grown. You'll never get too grown on me. With a broomstick.
I remember Uncle Nate tried to get away.
Not stand up and argue at mama.
No. Beat up Uncle Nate too, because I think Uncle Nate was the more rebellious one on that note. Uncle Nate would go get gone away from Gladys.
Go over there, let Granddad help you out. Put you some ketchup or something on. Go to Granddad. Not, don't put that relish on there, Dad. Just get some ketchup, maybe a little mayo. Jackie, what you eating on this burger? Ketchup, mayo? Jada. Just ketchup? It's just ketchup. Beer.
Put it out. Hey guys, so
y'all like the pants. They got on.
What? It's recorded?
Hey, 1, 2,
Hey, y'all.
1.
We already did what?
We out here. We starting up for the massage little truck over there. And,
You're not getting a massage.
shut up.
I already got mine.
Anyways. Guys, he told us to hurry up on this later. You shut up.
She said you can win, but next time ask.
Well, they over there eating and all.
Y'all, we at the park later at, I think, 1. At 1 we leaving. We gonna go take a shower.
Oh, no. And then at 6 we coming back and then after we
Back
go,
out here?
at 6 we going inside there.
Honey,
Oh,
I'm
no,
going.
inside there.
Honey, I'm going home.
And then after we come back, we gonna be in there.
Honey, I'm going
And then
home.
after that, we're not going. Everybody gonna get in the pool at night. I'm not going to the pool. I'm not going.
Getting in the pool? Y'all gonna have pneumonia.
Y'all gonna get sick. Y'all get
Y'all,
in the pool.
everybody
In
get
the
decorated right now. Everybody,
No, 'cause I
doing
don't
stuff
have
right now.
either.
You know.
Oh, y'all gotta do no, we stay in that my house. What my house? Money.
Y'all, we meet new people right now. We meet more family, more stuff right now. So,
Money.
but I'm gonna get I can't even find the owner. Yeah, I'm not that dark, y'all. It just look dark from over there. Yep, y'all, we got some. Edit that part out, y'all. We got some hot fries. My hot fries is gonna be. Yeah, I'm eating hot fries. Only one time she be ugly like a fool. Y'all, this is a raw and uncut video.
All right, fam. We're gonna start. I'm gonna try to go slow as possible so the people who are coming won't miss everything that I'm gonna talk about. I wasn't even supposed to be the first person to present. I think Marcel was supposed to be the first person, and cousin Jackie is on the food committee, so she, unless you want to come up and do your welcome, you and Kenisha real quick. All right, y'all come on up. Jacqueline Scarlett and Kenisha Bent. They are going to welcome all the family.
We're glad to have to see you. Welcome, welcome, family. Welcome. All right, can you hear me now? Okay, good. Just want to let y'all know, welcome. I love y'all, love y'all, love y'all. Everyone enjoy themselves, and I'll pass it on my mouth dry.
I just want to take a moment to welcome each and every one. I just want you guys to take a moment to reflect. This is just not a celebration of us being together, but just reflect on the people we're going to talk about, their sacrifices, everything they went through to make it possible for us to be here today. Welcome, enjoy, and learn something.
All right. All right, fam. So, y'all see this little quick brochure that I put together. This is not, everything that we're supposed to even put on there. But Monte has a link that he can share with you for the family tree. So if you want to actually look at the family tree and see where you fit in, you can get the link from him today. All right. I don't know what time he's coming, but hopefully he'll come and do his presentation. All right. All right, fam. So as you can see on the back of this brochure, it's a death certificate for Sarah Brooks. So this is, for one, when you're looking for anything on Ancestry.com, it's extremely hard to find the documents. And for me, it was kind of hard to even read the cursive. So I was telling Jackie earlier today, you can kind of, if you look at the injury, you can kind of see, you know, her cause of death. I believe it was some type of head injury, but I'm not sure on that. Jimmy, if you know, I don't really know. But the way I knew it was her death certificate is by her husband's name. All right, Orange Pope. If you look, you see the husband right there. You can. That's what identified it. So what Ancestry does is it pulls any black female by the name of Sarah Brooks or Brooks Pope, and it'll it's hundreds of people. But the way you kind of narrow it down by their location of birth, which for her, they actually don't know her date of birth. So they didn't really, I think they estimated her age and they don't really know her place of birth, because when you were a slave, you do not get tracked the way, you know, a white person or a Caucasian person would get tracked. So the legal way, I believe that our ancestors tracked like the births of their children was by writing them in the Bible, right? All right, so that's a legal document. So still to this day, in the U.S., I believe in Texas, Georgia, I believe Florida, you can legally register your birth, the birth of your child, by writing their name in the Bible. All right? So you can go to the next one. All right. So I don't really know if half of you understand the seriousness of the state of our people in the U.S. right now. So our ancestors not only came here in 1619, they worked for free. They had their children murdered for hundreds of years. They couldn't determine if they would live with their mother or live with their father, and the children couldn't determine what they would do. Sometimes the children would just be born and they would just be put in a position, either to work in the field or work in the house. So if you don't understand that it wasn't that long ago that our people were enslaved. So for all the children in the back, you know, when you go to school, even though they don't teach y'all your real history, they don't teach you about where you came from, all right? They don't teach you about how God has brought us so far from this, all right? So hopefully Marcel do come and he's gonna tell you why we were even put into this position, because the Caucasians didn't go to Africa and just pick up any people. They picked up the most skilled people. They picked up the most talented people. They picked up royalty. And when you think about it, y'all, why just us? They didn't just pick up random black people running around in the bush. They picked up people that looked different, that worked different. We were different people. So I lived in Africa for 8 months, me and my wife. So those people are different from us. Their hair don't grow like our hair. Their facial structures don't look like our facial structures. They don't even, they're not us. We're different people. All right, so maybe one day some of y'all will go, but a lot of us don't understand that they took a tribe of people from Africa in it really started before 1619, but the first American slaves, black slaves, were landed here in 1619 in Virginia. All right, you go to the next one. All right, so I believe, oh no, this is not a slide. But anyway, in South Carolina, about 2 weeks ago, me and my mom and my daughter Bella, we went to a conference called My History, My Heritage. So in this conference, they took us to the slave market. All right, so they took us to the exact location where they would oil our ancestors up and take them to the highest point of this building, and where everyone in the entire town of Charleston would come to by the most delicate slave. All right. So men, women, children, newborn babies, this is where they would purchase them. All right. So Charleston, South Carolina had one of the largest slave markets. And our people, you know, our ancestors originated from Charleston. Not Charleston, excuse me. Some of our family were born in Charleston. A lot of our family was born in Saluda, right? Saluda. All right. So our great grandmother Gladys was born. She is buried in Saluda. She's in, okay. And it's called, I forgot the name of the graveyard. Shady Grove. Okay. So when we went up, we tried to find the graveyard, but it's two different churches and two different graveyards. So hopefully, y'all, next year when we go, we can actually visit the grave site and we can do the slave market tour. And I'm gonna show y'all a video from that tour too. All right, so it's funny that Caucasians will say that we can't take care of ourselves, and they say that about us now. And they can't walk a day in our shoes. So one of my friends said something, the other day I was in the gym. This is not the other day, about a month ago. In the gym, my Hispanic classmate say to me, you know how those people are. You know, because he has a trucking company, and he has this driver, Maurice, that works for him. And he said, oh, Maurice is one of those difficult people. You know what I mean? So I thought he thought I was one of them. He thought I was one of them black people. So I was like, hold up. Then I went in on him and gave him a little history on where we came from and the stuff we go through day to day as a black man. He was like, well, Maurice go off on anybody who say anything to him. He's like, oh, he think everybody's racist. I'm like, a lot of people are racist. And they do discriminate against us as black people. So it's not just, Maurice, it ain't just in his head. He may be a hothead, but I had to correct him. You have to understand where black people come from and what black people have been through to make a comment the way he made that comment. So anyway, I just educated him on that, the stuff that we go through day to day. All right. So a lot of these pictures are from South Carolina. If you go today to South Carolina, you can see a lot of these same plantations are still there. White people right now in South Carolina, they profit a lot of money from these same plantations. But the education department in South Carolina, they don't educate the black youth on the usage and the history. You want to come here? Okay. All right, so they don't educate the youth on the usage of those same plantations in South Carolina. All right, next one go. All right, I promise I'm wrapping it up. So, when our ancestor Sarah Brooks, when she gained her freedom, she was issued a certificate from the U.S. Freedmen's Bureau. So the Freedmen's Bureau is a system that was put in place for newly freed African American or black slaves. They were given the option to either work for their same owner, but apparently free, or they could try to go make it on their own. So even though they promised them land, education, and schools, they didn't automatically give them land, education, and schools. All right, so what they did was, they made it extremely hard for us to maintain and do anything. So if you think about, it's the same way, even to this day. But if you think about Sarah Brooks and what she went through as a slave, a woman who she got married about, I want to say 20 or so, between 15 and 20 years after her name was put on that list. So from the time I found her marriage certificate to Orange Pope, and the Freedmen's List, or Freedmen's Bureau certificate, was issued before her marriage. So she could have been legally married to Orange Pope before, but because she was a slave, she could not register her marriage. So they did jump in the broom. I believe that's what our ancestors did. They jumped the broom to signify their marriage and their union. So more than likely, I'm pretty sure Orange Pope was probably married before that. All right. And I don't really know what kind of on this page was supposed to be the 5 main facts of the Freedmen's Bureau that I didn't get to finish typing. But the 5 main facts of the Freedmen's Bureau is, number 1 was education. They wanted to create black schools for newly freed slaves. They wanted to create work for newly freed slaves, and they wanted to create work, and they wanted the labor. They wanted to create some type of labor accommodation for them. All right. So just imagine being newly freed. When you're freed, you have nowhere to go. No money, no resources, no land, no house, no nothing. So basically, a lot of our people were living on the streets, in camps, on the side of the road. Some of them chose to stay and work for their owner for free, just so they can have a hut to live in. So that's why you see a lot of the housing conditions of our people were really bad, because really some of their slave owners just say, hey, you stay and work for me, continue to do my crop, and take care of my animals, and I'll let you live. But they didn't pay them, so they still couldn't really feed their family adequately at all. Alright, so Alright, so y'all, I'm gonna read to y'all Deuteronomy 28, and then I'm done. Alright, so I got it. So know your history from the Bible. Alright, I had a conversation with somebody recently, and I was trying to tell them, I'm like, okay, yes, I believe that all of us have some history in the Bible. But if you were an ancestor of your ancestors were slaves or enslaved people, guess what? You were, anybody finish that? If you were an ancestor of a slave, you were what? In the Bible. All right, y'all, you were in the Bible. All right, so I'm going to read Deuteronomy 28. So this is the blessings, okay? So this is from our Heavenly Father, our blessings that He spoke to His people if we follow His laws, statutes, and commandments. All right, it shall happen if you shall listen diligently to Yahuwah, or some people say Yahweh. That's the original name for God. So God is just a title. His name was Yahuwah, all right, or Ahaya, all right. He has a name. So a lot of historians right now, they have researched his actual name. So y'all, put it in your mind that our Creator has an actual name, not just a title. All right? So think about this. If his name was God, why does every other religion call their God, God? They call Buddha God. They call Allah God. They call all these Ishtar, they call all these other deities God. So if our Creator was different from everybody else. So you see all in the Bible, they say Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Their God was a different God. They served a different creators. Alright? So it shall happen that if you shall listen diligently to Yahuwah, God's voice, to observe all his commandments, which I command you today, that Yahuwah your God shall set you high above all nations on earth. All these blessings will come upon you and overtake you. If you listen to Yahuwah's voice, you shall be blessed in the city. You shall be blessed. You shall be blessed in the city, and you shall be blessed in the field. You shall be blessed in the fruit of your body, in the fruit of your body, the fruit of the ground, the fruit of your animals, the increase of your livestock, and the young of your flock. Your basket and your kneading toe shall be blessed. You shall be blessed when you come in, and when you shall be blessed when you go out. Yahuwah will cause your enemies to rise up against you and be struck before you. They shall come against you one way, and they shall flee before you 7 ways. Yahuwah will command the blessings on you and your barns and all that you put your hands to. He will bless you in the land which Yahuwah, your God, gives you. Yahuwah will establish you for a holy people to himself, as he has sworn to you, if you shall keep the commandments of Yahuwah your God and walk in his ways. All the people of the earth shall see that you are called by Yahuwah. Listen, it's people right now to this day will tell you that black people, we are some of the most talented people. Not saying anything that we special, but we do have a gift when we tap into it. We have a lot of talent in this room. Y'all know y'all have talent. But what are some of the things that stop us? What are some of the things that stop us from really tapping into our talents? I can tell you one thing. We can say sexual immorality is one thing that stops us and block our blessings from tapping into what we can really get into. If y'all don't know this now, a lot of younger children in here, if y'all don't understand that doing things against the will of the Most High, against your body, stops your blessings from flowing. Some of y'all already know when you deal with or date certain people, things go left. All right, so I'm gonna just stay on that one. So this is what the Most High is saying. For one thing, when we worship money, when you love money more than you love serving your Creator, all right. So a lot of us got testimonies of having good jobs, having good money flowing in. But if you're not going back and reverencing your Creator as much as you reverence your money, what he'll do? Take it away from you. Or some of y'all might have had a good idea that the Most High gave y'all, and you didn't do nothing with it. And then a couple months later, you see somebody on Facebook doing exactly what you wanted to do. And you're like, man, God told me that months ago. And you didn't capitalize on it. I see it all the time. Things that I thought about, and I see people doing it. I'm like, well, I was lax, so I ain't get it. All right, so Yahuwah will grant you abundant prosperity and fruit in your body, and fruit in your livestock, and fruit of the ground of the land. Yahuwah swore to your fathers to give to you. Yahuwah will open up, he will open to you his good treasure in the sky, and give the rain of your land in this season, and bless all the work of your hand. You will lend to many nations, and you will not borrow. Yahuwah will make you the head and not the tail. You will be above. You'll be above only. Y'all, I'm tired of reading. And you will not be beneath. If you listen. Oh, let me use it from my phone. If you listen. My bad. I'm struggling. All right. So y'all, if you listen to the commands of the Most High. All right. So after Deuteronomy 28, the Most High tells you the blessings that he will give you. But right after that, it tells you the curses. So I won't go into the curses because I feel like that's supposed to be somebody else's presentation. So then you can understand. Can you go back one?
Deuteronomy 31, verse 6.
All right. So then you can understand why our people, our ancestors were enslaved, because they were disobeying the Most High. They were not just chilling over there in a village in Africa and then the white man came and gathered them up. No, that's not it. All right. So I actually had a good conversation with one of my coworkers about just this, and they are finally understanding it in the church. I think it's important that we study it. Hopefully more churches do more studies on it. All right. So my takeaway. Can I get one of those brochures real quick? Sure. All right. So my takeaway for y'all. For y'all, is to look at this death certificate, and hopefully when Monte comes, he can attach y'all to the ancestry. And I want you to look at how long ago your ancestors were enslaved. It was not that long ago. All right. So our great grandmother, most of us share a great grandmother. All right. And we also share a second great grandmother. Our great grandmother, Gladys Pope, all right, Coleman. She became a Coleman after she married Henry Coleman. okay? She came from Carolina working off of debt. Now, I don't really know the details of that. Maybe y'all can elaborate on that one day. So she was working off of debt. What do y'all think she was working off that debt from? If her mother was a slave.
That's right.
What was she working off that debt from? She was working it off. So think about this. How much are we behind other groups of people? If we had our ancestors working off debt, not really making no money, could they really adequately build generational wealth for us?
No.
No. All right? No. You did. You took my pen off and you threw it in my shirt. All right, fam, that's all I got. And I hope y'all learned a little bit of something. I hope Nene got a little something that she can take to school and teach some of these other children in Falls Creek that don't know nothing. All right? Yeah. I hope you take something back and can talk about it. Okay?
Did you have to say my name?
I did, because you made a comment to me earlier. Oh, now we'll have Uncle Jimmy to go ahead and bless the food. And we're going to serve dinner.